things like that baffle
You know
the
what I
mess
thought?
out of me.
You know what I thought she was going to say?
What?
Skinny jeans.
Oh, because I wear skinny jeans.
Because you wear skinny jeans.
Let's just get this out there, okay?
Skinny jeans.
I'm looking at the camera right here, Wime. The reason why I wear skinny jeans, and I have reasons for everything that I do.
Because he's got no calves.
I used to wear... That's beside the point. I have strong calves. I just don't have big calves. Anyway, the reason why I wear skinny jeans, and I continue to buy skinny jeans, because I used to wear bell bottoms. And bell bottoms are very tight around the midsection of where your junk is. Okay, that's where the bell bottoms are not bell bottoms. Boot cut. Yeah,
that's what I wear.
Yeah, I used to wear a lot of boot cut, but they're very tight around where your junk is. Mm-hmm. Okay, skinny jeans are tight around the calf area, but they're loose up here, so my junk has room to breathe. All right, and hang on,
the cut of the
hang
jean.
on, I'm not done.
Oh,
and
God, how much longer are we?
The reason why I like skinny jeans even more than boot cut is because I sleep in my jeans.
Oh my!
And the skinny jeans don't ride up. Any other jeans would ride up, and they're like bunched up at my knee. By the time
you sleep,
jeans, I have a reason for everything I do, and I'm going to tell you that reason right now. I watched a documentary one time.
Oh no!
And the documentary was
That's
about
how it always starts.
Yeah, the documentary was about how black widows would get under your covers, and that's how they bite you, and that's how a lot of people have gone to the hospital or died or whatever. So when I saw that, I'm like, nope.
You do realize a black widow is
so
a spider,
I wear
right?
I wear a t-shirt and I wear my jeans because that gives me protection to where a black widow can't bite me.
Let's go back to the conversation we had a long time ago in this podcast about perspective. See, perspective knows that there are no black widows.
I've seen black widows in the randomest spots. I'm sorry. And it doesn't just pertain to black widows. What is in our apartments regularly? Brown recluses.
Brown recluse. Yeah, well, that brown recluse will bite you anyway. Actually, if you want to be bitten by a brown recluse, it's somewhere on the bottom part of your leg.
Which is why I wear skinny jeans.
No, I said if you want to be bitten by a brown recluse, like if you're trying to avoid being bit, if you were to get bitten anywhere on your body by a brown recluse, you would want it to be down by your ankles, because they create blood viruses that go to your heart and kill you.
No, I get what you're saying. I'm saying that they wouldn't have the ability to bite me.
Do you wear long sleeves?
No.
Well, see, if a brown recluse bit you in your
well,
arm...
no, but I also move around a lot when I sleep, so they're not going to be on my arm.
Well, neither is a
probably
black widow,
swallowed
Nick.
a couple when I sleep, though. Because you know that average person swallows about eight spiders a year.
No, they don't.
They do.
No, they don't.
That's an average person.
Listen, man.
Swallows about 8 spiders a year.
If you want to show me statistics that come from like the FBI crime report
hang
or
on.
whatever, I'll believe
this
you.
is a perfect opportunity.
This
is a perfect opportunity. Hang on.
No, you're gonna.
Yo, chat. I'm gonna ask you a question about how many spiders does the average person swallow while sleeping in a year?
And now we all have to believe it.
Classic spider myth. So there's actually a pretty good answer to this one. It's effectively 0. This idea that people swallow spiders in their sleep's been floating around for ages, but it's really just a myth. Spiders are actually not interested in crawling into people's mouths. It's not a place they want to be. So you can rest easy.
Thank you,
Thanks, chat.
Oh,
because you're laughing at it.
No, all right.
So
yeah, that's ridiculous, man. You bought into that, didn't you?
I did. Someone told me that, and I was like, "Oh man!" Now here's another thing. I've seen videos of people pouring peroxide into someone's ear, and then a spider comes out.
I've heard of stuff like that. Like a spider will get in there and lay an egg.
Not laying eggs, it's just in there, you know.
Well, no, yeah, either that or they'll lay an egg sac and then spiders.
Yo, chat, what about spiders getting into people's ears?
You gonna start wearing earmuffs to go to sleep at night, Nick?
Yeah, that one can sound a little creepy too, but it's also pretty rare. While it's not impossible for a tiny bug or even a small spider to wander into an ear by accident, it's definitely not a common occurrence. Your ears aren't exactly prime real estate for spiders either, so it's not something most people need to worry about.
Thank you, Watt.
Thanks, chat.
Absolutely. Anytime. Darn. If you've got any more quirky questions, just let me know.
I'm
Quirky
starting to
questions.
like ChatGPT.
Well, when you put him into like
it's-
question mode and you talk to
Yeah.
him, that it's a lot more fun. I
Yeah.
use it for all my scripts whenever I record videos, but
Yeah, yeah.
it's funny.
And I'm remarkably surprised at how often, like, I'll have an argument like when we just did about the eating 8 spiders a year,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
how much
Swallowing, not eating. That's a different.
Okay, whatever, dude. It ends up in your gullet one way or the other. And how often ChatGPT actually denounces that as a rumor.
Oh yeah.
Because so many people, Nick,
Oh yeah.
go around believing it, and they go
That-
around saying
hey,
it. They
hey,
go around like
the thing is, I've
spiders
done
in the mouth.
I've done the exact same thing to you because I go to ChatGPT whenever you say something and I'm like, I don't think that's true, and I pull out, and you won't believe me what I say, and I have to pull out ChatGPT just to prove you wrong.
No, what that's my whole point. What
Yeah.
I'm saying is I'm surprised at how neutral it is when it comes to either telling misinformation or telling the truth.
Yeah.
It generally tends to tell the truth, despite what the human
Genuinely.
operator believes.
Yeah, genuinely. But the ChatGPT used to have something called hallucinations, which it translates it was lying, because I can't tell you how many times where I'm asking for current breaking news.
Yeah.
And it will pull up something about Trump, who is negotiating peace between Ukraine and Russia, and it'll call him former President Trump. And I'll call it out saying, why did you say formal?
Former.
Or formal. Former, yeah. And sorry. Former President Trump. Why did you say former? And it'll say, "Oh, good job catching that." And then
Yeah, of course.
It'll.
Yeah.
There was one time I asked it about something, and I can't remember what the subject matter or the thing I was asking about, but it kept lying to me. Oh, it was about AI.
No, you told me about this.
Yeah, it was about how AI tried to save itself. And I asked ChatGPT, "Hey, what's the story about AI trying to save itself?" "Oh, that's a myth. That's totally a myth. There's no credible
yeah,
evidence from any credible source that AI has ever tried to save itself." And then I gave it specifics of an article, and it's like, "Oh, I see what you're saying there. Yes, when it comes to like this scenario and this, and this." And then I'm like, "Why did you lie?" And then I made it make me a script about how it lied to me.
Oh wow. Yeah.
I'm like, "I'll show you."
Yeah,
ChatGPT.
I've heard a lot of stories coming out of the whole ChatGPT world,
Oh, yeah.
or just the AI world, about how things like that will have little quirky little algorithms might create something
Yeah.
that either tries to defend itself or lie in order to prevent something from happening.
Yeah.
I mean, that happens all the time with AI. And it makes, some of these things are things that the human creators are baffled about. And
Oh,
that's
yeah.
kind of scary, dude. I'm like, well, how deep does that rabbit hole go, and how
Yeah.
deep is it gonna go?
Yeah.
So